Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Mike here. I'm just outside getting a little sun, but I'm doing this in the shade. The birds are buzzing me. Average lifespan. What does it mean? Why is the average lifespan in the United States, say 77 or 78, at least it was before COVID, and the average lifespan in Mexico is 58? Does that mean everybody in Mexico is dying younger? No. There's plenty of old people in Mexico. Average lifespan. You have 100 people on an island, all born the same day and the same time, okay? 3 hours after they're born, 50 people die. In other words, they die in childbirth. They die from something early on, an infection. So now you've got 50 of the people are gone 3 hours after they're born. The other 50 people live to be 100 years old. Hurricane comes by, knocks them out. So you have half the population dead at 3 hours. The other half made it to 100. What's the average lifespan? It's 50. Same island, same unlucky people, born the same day, the same time. Half of them make it to 50 years old. On their 50th birthday, a hurricane comes through, wipes out half of them. The other 50 make it to 100 years old. Hurricane comes by, wipes them out. Now the average lifespan is 75. Okay? 50 and 100 added, divided by 2, 75. That's average lifespan. You have to average in everybody who died earlier than, say, 78, and everybody that died greater than 78. All of us know people that are extremely old that made it into their 80s and 90s. My mother right now is 87. I don't know if I'll make it that far, but perhaps. So that's it, average lifespan. These countries where you hear the average lifespan is 15, 20, 30 years below ours, it's because of all the people dying younger, mostly dying at a young age because of infectious disease or something in childbirth. So that's the average. If you go to ancient Rome, where the average lifespan might have been 35, it isn't that you're not going to find a bunch of people in their 70s and 80s. You're going to find plenty of people in their 70s and 80s. But a lot of children were dying, so they have to do the average. That's what that means. The island thing seems to be the simplest way to explain it to people. So just because you go from here to Mexico doesn't mean your chances of you making it to old age is reduced in any way. Usually if you make it out of childhood, the chances of you make it into your 70s, and if you make it into the 70s, the chances of you getting to your 80s is greater. If you get into your 80s, the chances of your 90s are greater. The older you live, the longer you typically will live, okay? If you don't die from something in your 50s, odds are you're going to make it into your late 70s or early 80s, at least in this country right now. So that's it. Average lifespan. I hope this helped. Look for tomorrow for another video. I'm going to drop something on exercise, okay? I'll see you then.